رمضان 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 رمضان. Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Bilal's Book. My name is Sharif and this is Bilal. Say hi Bilal. So, how are you doing? Are you feeling alright? Yeah? Fantastic. Now, you may remember in the last episode we read this book that Bilal chose. Okay? Bilal, it's called Ordinary Mary's Extraordinary Deed. And it was about Mary, who did something very nice for somebody, and it was a surprise, she didn't tell her. And then that person went and did a nice thing to somebody else, and the chain continued. Now, we didn't finish the book, okay? So, what I'd like you to do, what I asked you to do, is do a good deed for somebody else. Okay, I want you to tell me some of the things that you've been up to. So let's have, yes, you want to tell me what you did? Okay, so you read a little story. You read a story to your little sister, yeah? Okay, that was wonderful. It was really nice. So you're following Bilal's example of reading a story to other people. Okay, yes, what did you do? You tidied your bedroom. You're right, your bedroom's been like that for how long? About 3 months? Yeah. I've been nagging you about tidying your bedroom as well, okay? So I think after this is over, I think that's the first thing you need to do, yeah? Okay, let's have one more. Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, fantastic. So you helped your mum bake some cake, yeah, some little cakes, and then you passed them around the neighbours. Oh, that's a wonderful thing to do. So you helped lots of different people and made lots of people happy. So, shall we find out what Bilal's been up to? Bilal, would you like to tell the viewers what you've been up to? Oh, what's wrong? He's a little bit shy. He doesn't like showing off. How about if I tell them what you've been up to? Is that okay? All right, fantastic. Now, Bilal has been brilliant. My car was extremely dirty. And a few days ago, I woke up, I opened my curtains, and my car was clean. It was so clean. I've never seen it so clean ever. And I wondered, who cleaned my car? And anyway, Bilal came round a little while later with his friends, and he admitted that he cleaned my car. So Bilal, thank you very much for cleaning my car. It was very filthy, wasn't it? Yeah? Okay. But then Bilal came up with a brilliant idea. Where we live, a lot of the workers have lost their job. So they are out of work at the moment and they're finding it very, very difficult. So because it's Ramadan, Bilal's idea was to give them a food parcel for iftar and another food parcel for suhoor. So Bilal, we went round and we went and visited, there was Sadat, so he works in the local laundry. We went to visit Shozan. We went to visit Suman. Suman is also, he's a hairdresser. I think we want the hairdresser to open up quite soon, don't we? Yeah, so we can get your hair cut. Then we went to visit Jahangir. So he works in the local shop. We gave him a food parcel as well. And you know what? All of these people were so grateful. They were so happy. So Bilal, well done. So proud of you. And I'm sure all the viewers at home are so proud of you as well. Well done. So keep up all the good deeds. And shall we find out what happened in the rest of the story? Okay. Do you want to find out what happened, Bilal, in the story? Yeah, me too. So let's look. I think the last character that was helped was the doctor. So the doctor was having a really hard day. And his mum rang him up and says, I love you, Tom. And he says, I always need my mum. Okay. So remember, he gave balloons to all his patients. One of those 5 was Peter, a little boy who went home from the hospital that very day. Gratitude for the big bunch of bright balloons filled him and thrilled him and spilled out of him and onto the next 5 people who came his way. Oh, I wonder what he did. One of those 5 was Eric, a teenage boy whose sacks and such were way too much. When one dropped on the sidewalk, Peter stopped his play and rushed right over, saying, Super Wheels to the rescue! Oh, that's because he's in a wheelchair. Well, Eric, no longer stressed, was very impressed and made a mental note that very afternoon to help 5 people and to do it soon. One of those 5 was Di, his 10-year-old sister, who didn't have many friends and was painfully shy. All right. I know a lot of you helped your brothers and sisters as well, didn't you? When Eric said, Hey, sis, come to the park and learn how to ride my skateboard. She looked at him wide-eyed. Serious? She cried. He was really surprised. Sure, he said. And because of her brother, Di decided maybe she could be a friend to another 5 others. Oh. One of those 5 was Louise, a homeless woman who lived under the trees. She could hardly believe her ears when she heard Di say, May my brother and I buy you a hot drink and a hot dog at the stand over there? Could it be true? Someone actually cared. Cared enough to give her food and a smiley-faced ring that was practically new. Louise was so pleased that she decided that even though she had nothing, and she would find 5 others and give them something. You know, there are a lot of homeless people in many, many countries around the world. So if the viewers are listening at home, I think it would be a good idea, maybe one day, with your parents' permission, if you perhaps you buy them a hot drink if it's cold, maybe buy them a cold drink if it's really, really hot, and do something kind and just say hello and just smile, because the people that are homeless, unfortunately, they have very miserable lives. So next time you're out and about, have a go. Ask your parents' permission to do that. One of those 5 was Amara, who lost her wallet in the park. Louise found it full of 5s and 10s and 20s. Whoa. What would you do with that wallet, Bilal? What would you do? Would you keep it and put it in your pocket? Would you keep it? No, I don't think that would be the right thing to do, would it? Let's see what she did. Oh, what could she do with all that money? But she found Amara's name and called her home, and over she came. Amara was so impressed that Louise was honest, when money was something she clearly needed, that she offered her a job in her store and vowed to do something generous for 5 people or more. Wow. So she didn't have any money herself. She could have kept it and nobody would have known, but she did the right thing and gave it to the person it belonged to. And in return, she gave her a job. Isn't that amazing? One of those 5 was Kate, a woman on vacation who wanted to see a show she's heard was a sensation. Oh no, she said, I'm sold out, but I'm going home tomorrow. And her face filled with sorrow. Amara held out her ticket. I live here, she said. I can go anytime. Take mine. Kate loved the show and was so touched that she thought buying 5 presents for 5 people back home would be really fun. One of those 5 presents was a little heart necklace for Mary, her niece. And you should have seen her eyes light up in surprise. Wow. Lastly, there's the heart necklace. Mary? What? Ordinary Mary? Yes, Ordinary Mary's extraordinary deed had come full circle. And if you look at the picture up there, you can see Mary's in the middle and all the people that were helped just because of her one good deed are all around her. You see, when Mrs. Bishop made muffins from Mary's blueberries, not only the paper boy, Billy Parker, but the other 4 people too made 5 people smile. And those 5 did too. And after a while, in only 16 days, love was sent to every person everywhere. Just see how it went. Wow. And if you look here, you can see how many people were helped. So one person helped 5 people. Those 5 people helped another 5 people each, which is 25. Those 25 people helped another set of 5 people. That's 125. And it went all the way down. Look how big these numbers are getting. All the way down. And that number is so big. Bilal, can you see that number? It is huge. I don't think I could even read that number. It's so big. Let's see what it says on the other page. Well, it tells me what that number is. 30 billion. Wow. That's a huge number, isn't it? 30 billion is way more than all of the people on the planet. So after everyone had a share and everyone knew that somebody cared, there wasn't even love left over. The world was changed and thousands and millions and billions agreed. It was all because one ordinary day, ordinary Mary did a perfectly ordinary, stunningly, earth-shaking, totally extraordinary deed. Oh wow, Bilal, that book was amazing. In fact, that book was extraordinary. Thank you so much for choosing that book. I hope you boys and girls enjoyed reading this book, and I hope you carry on doing your ordinary deeds, which will turn into extraordinary deeds. Remember, you help one person, before you know it, there will be 30 billion people that we helped all around the world. So keep doing the good deeds, and until the next episode, we'll see you next time. Bye.